Okay, there is one more participant with us. So we have a group. Either you could all show me your faces for a minute so that I know I'm connecting to you. Just turn off your video and show me your faces once. Okay, nice. Uh, am I audible to everyone? Please reply in the chat box. We'll wait a few more minutes. Okay, so without having any further delay, I want you all to sit down, laid behind, and join in the session by imagining any of the most stressful situations you have in your life, and imagine it with such an extent that you feel its intensity to all your five senses. So you can visualize it, you can see it, you can feel it on your skin, you can hear it out, you can have a taste of that experience, you can smell anything that is present in that environment, that particular situation. So using all your five senses, you see the experience, you hear the experience, you smell anything present in the experience, you have a taste of the experience, and you can even touch any significant aspect in the experience. Hi Sahiba, glad you joined in. So I've just asked all the candidates to recall and experience a situation which has been the most stressful in your lives and experience it with all the five senses, visualizing that you are present in that current situation right now, which may have been many years old. It could be a very recent situation which still bothers you and still offers you stress. It could be extremely stressful, it could be a little stressful. So whichever you want to feel right now, you can choose of it. You can see it, you can hear it out, you can have a taste of it, you can have some smell in that situation, you can even touch some significant aspects in the situation. So I give you 5 minutes, take your own time, sit laid behind, and have the complete feeling of that situation wherein you were the most stressful. So you completely experience it in all it has to offer, in all its aspects that it has to offer. Meanwhile, you all are imagining and visualizing this situation. If at all something is interrupting your mind, something is bothering your mind, not letting you focus on that particular thought, let it come, try that it stays for a few seconds, and grab hold of it visually and let it go off. So, no more than one interruptive thought should stay within your present imaginary stressful situation. Since I can observe that many of you are still trying to connect and be in sync with me, I'm giving you some more time to imagine that stressful situation and you can stay laid back.
Uh, Ramneet, can you repeat it again? Because so far I have
Sure,
not been able to hear
sure,
you. Yeah,
sure, I can repeat,
yeah.
which is why I said I'll give you more time. Okay. So, Deepti ma'am, please sit laid back in the complete relaxed position, whichever you feel is the most comfortable. Recall one of the most stressful situations, which could be of the very recent times. It could be many years in the past. It could also be very, very recent. And it could be very major and it could be very tiny. Imagine it with all your five senses. So you have to feel it with whatever significant aspect lets you feel the situation. You could smell it if there is some aspect of smelling allowed. You can see it, of course. You can also hear the situation and have a taste of that stressful situation in life. So I give you a comfortable time of 4 minutes and 5 minutes to let you do that. Meanwhile, you all imagine the stressful situation and feel it and experience it. If you have any other thoughts coming in your mind which are bothering you other than the current stressful thought, you can let it come and let it go as it comes. Just grab hold of it and ask it to just wander away. And when you ask it visually and willingly, you will notice that it is possible to do it. Pragya, since I have not had any input from you as of now, could you please send in a message or reconnect or just let me know that you're there and you're connected to me by whatever I'm saying and doing right now. Any aspect which is completely distressing could also be there. Any aspect which was not as much as a stressful aspect in your situation could also be there. So without worrying much that the experience would last with you for a longer while than just now, let it come to your body, let it come to your mind, and leave its experience to you. Let it leave its sensations and feelings to you. Also, keeping in mind that in today's session itself, very sooner or later, you will be allowed through a mediator to let the moment, the realization, the sensory experience to wash away from your body and your mind. Also, I had asked all of you to drop in a text message in the chat box for whichever experience is distressing in a broader category. It could be relationship, it could be any other than that. Once you are all done feeling and sensing the experience, just drop in a chat message, or you could raise your hands up reaction as well so that I know that you're done. Perfect. Deepti ma'am has done. Pragya, have you been able to experience? I was also done. Okay, one more done. Parvneet, are you there? Okay. Since most of you have done, the ones who are continuing to still imagine can continue. And are you all convenient writing in the chat box? You can reply with a yes in the chat box if you are. Okay. You could also raise your hands up reactions. That also helps. Great. Deepti ma'am, is it fine for you? I have 3 inputs, perfect. Okay, so most of you are convenient with using the chat box. So now rate your experience as you sensed it right now on a scale of 1 to 10. And this rating will be on the basis of what was the intensity of your experience today as compared to when it actually had occurred. So अगर ये experience 10 साल पुराना है तो आज मुझे कितना ज़्यादा महसूस हुआ 1 to 10 के स्केल पे आप उसको रेट करेंगे सो दैट आई नो एंड यू नो ऑल्सो वो कितना पुराना है या कितना नया है आप लिखेंगे सो इट विल अ पास्ट वीक्स एक्सपीरियंस यू विल राइट अ वीक अगो and if it was 5 or 7 years or any number of years ago you could write that number of years in the chat box. And this conversation is not going to go anywhere and it will not impact anybody else also. So you can do that. Perfect. So Deepti ma'am has begun. Great. Waiting for others to respond back in the chat box. Okay. 6 out of 10 is the rating. Okay. Okay. Also the rating. Gaurav, you can also rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 10. Pragya has done 2. Okay. What about others? I'm waiting for others also. Okay. Perfect. So now, when you have had this experience felt in your body and your mind, I'm sure it might have disturbed you a little bit. And if it was on a scale of 5 on 10, 6 on 10, 7 on 10, means that it was again at this particular time having a greater extent or intensity at which you felt it. So, visualize this experience into a small image. So a small image can be this small, it could be really tiny, it could be this huge as well. So in any form, you just picturize that image and situation now in your minds itself. And once you are done, I'll give you a minute for that. We will resume with one small activity and then the next process to this will be there. So the next process will help you remove this stressful experience out of your mind. Hoping that all of you have been able to imagine that into a picture. I am resuming with the next activity now. So I will be playing a sound, and when I play this sound, it will guide you towards a breath meditation. So why we have all of this is, when we have a stressful situation in life, when we have an event which causes us stress, it not only impacts us mentally but it also impacts us physically. अब physically कोई भी experience आपको impact करेगा तो at times आपके sleep को, आपके appetite को, आपके body में aches को और pains को बढ़ाएगा और appetite को reduce कर देगा, sleep issues कर देगा आपके लिए. It can be anything it may cause to you, both physically as well as mentally. So in order to reduce the impact of an experience on your body and your mind, we consider mindfulness as a powerful technique, as an activity. Why? Because mindfulness says, in any present moment, in any environment, you have to be present in that current situation. आप उसी सिचुएशन में जब प्रेजेंटली प्रेजेंट हो, वहीं पे खड़े हो एक मोमेंट में, तो जब आप आगे बढ़ते हो स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन के बाद भी वो एक्सपीरियंस आपको फील नहीं होगा. क्यों फील नहीं होगा? बिकॉज ऑफ स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन में जब थे आपने उसको फील किया, जब आप उससे थोड़ा आगे निकल गए तो आप फिर प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में हो. आपको खुद को कंटेन करके जब उसी मोमेंट में विलिंगली एंड नॉन जजमेंटली प्लेस करना पड़ेगा या प्लेस करना होता है, तो पास्ट स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस आपके लिए मैटर उतना नहीं करता. ऑफ कोर्स इट हैज एन इम्पैक्ट ऑन यू मेंटली एंड फिजिकली, but not to a greater extent. So this breath meditation will allow you to breathe deeply. So when you breathe deeply, what you do is you inhale and then your chest will come out, and when you exhale, your abdomen will be released. Similarly, it will be guided in the meditational exercise. It is not a meditation wala exercise, but it is a breathing exercise which will help you move towards the path of being mindful and letting this stressful event erase gradually when I guide you through. So I am beginning this. You can all sit down in rested positions with your arms and legs completely apart or on your body in a relaxed position, which to you is a relaxed position. It could be lying down, it could be sitting up, it could be not sitting in a comfortable but a little stubborn position. It could be anything. It could be closed eyes and it could be open eyes. So let's go ahead.
Close your eyes and begin to focus just on your breath. Over the first 30 seconds here, I just ask that you recognize your breath as it enters your nostrils, fills your lungs. Pull your breath all the way down to your diaphragm. Hold it there for a moment, and then release. Notice your breath as it travels through the nasal passage and out your nose. Repeat that cycle again. And as you repeat the cycle, just notice the sensations of your breath. Now I'm going to be silent and repeat the cycle again 2 or 3 times, focusing on your breath, keeping a self-directed attention on the feeling and the sensation, perhaps even the sound of your breath. And as your mind, as it starts to wander, which perhaps it already has, notice that your mind has wandered. And in that moment of noticing, gently grab back your awareness and channel it back to your self-directed focus, to your breath.
So before you all come out of your resting positions and open your eyes if they were closed at all, let yourself have calmer breaths, which are slow, gradual breaths. Rub your hands and palms towards each other and take them to your eyes, warming up your eyes, and then open your eyes. Sit back in whatever position you want. And whenever you are ready to share your experience of this exercise, you can unmute yourselves and share it with me. Take your own time. Your experience, which was stressful, could have interrupted in your mindful exercise. It could not have interrupted. You might have feel excellent. You might have yet feel not excellent, but mediocre, relaxed and contained. It could be any kind of non-judged experience, and nor will your experience will be judged here.
So I'm feeling a bit relaxed now,
Okay.
and uh, I was doing exactly what the audio was saying,
Mm-hmm.
like noticing my breath and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So you are actually feeling a bit relaxed. I'm glad.
Yep.
Good. Meanwhile, you were experiencing this relaxed moment. Did you have anything that came into your mind regarding or with contentment of your life, or maybe something which was a part of your poor experience which you imagined?
I mean, there are quite a things that came to my mind, but uh,
Mm-hmm.
to be in general, I'm not thinking about those things, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I was like thinking like to be, in a mood where I am free
Mm-hmm.
and not thinking about anything.
Great. You were
Yeah,
able to let other thoughts move away from your current moment?
yeah. For
Oh,
now, I was able to.
perfect. Perfect. So that was our core idea. And that happens gradually with some people. With some people, it could happen just with the first trial. Perfect. Great. One of our other participants is also feeling a bit relaxed. Nice. Waiting for more people to share their experiences. You could also share in the chat box if you do not want to speak. Although it is always better to speak and interact in such sessions, reason being, when you speak, you often come out with questions you have in your mind, which I will be able to find out when you speak out and let you have the answers to the same. I do not want to call out with names to everyone so that uh, if you're not ready to share your experience, it is not a mandatory. Although Deepti ma'am and Sahiba, are you ready to share your experience? If any of you are, please unmute yourself and share.
So I am done with my experience, and
Mm-hmm.
I felt really relaxed after doing it,
Okay.
and I couldn't feel any sort of emotions or any sort of memories coming back to me
Mm-hmm.
about the stressed thing that we did,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it was like really nice. So
Okay. So you could actually let the wandering thoughts which were coming to your experience move away?
I was more focused on my maybe breathing. That's why they did not interfere in my sort of memory, so it didn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know. Might be the reason. Like, yeah, I could have tried to move away from them.
Good if you did try. And if actually it helped you, it's good. That's what a mindful breathing exercise has in its power, and which is what we try to do when we are breathing mindfully.
Okay.
I'll share more on this. Deepti ma'am, are you ready to share your experience? If not, Parvneet, are you ready to share your experience? Okay.
Yeah, Ramneet, मेरा थोड़ा सा पेन स्टार्ट हो गया है in the process shoulder में.
अच्छा.
So, cervical का, it just got triggered एकदम.
ओके. अच्छा, कुछ ऐसा तो नहीं कि आप थोड़े से
I
अनरेस्टेड
just
पोजीशन
lied
में
down.
थे?
मैं लेट गई थी.
अच्छा,
लेट
ऑन वन साइड इज इट सो या फिर सीधे थे?
there's a point on which, and the whole duration I just started, sensing that pain जो एकदम initiate हो गया है अभी.
अच्छा, ठीक है, ठीक है,
Yeah.
कोई बात नहीं.
I
जस्ट
think
इन
मेरा
केस.
experiencing थोड़ा समय जो आपने कहा था incident को kind of a recall करने का, that stressful event, I'm able to relate कि उससे थोड़ा सा जब when I was like kind of a reliving that experience, again थोड़ा सा मेरे head में sensation थोड़ा painful सा start हो गया again, my shoulders में एक particular point पे
तभी
head
से
पे.
स्टार्ट हुआ शोल्डर्स में पेन भी?
Yes.
ठीक.
हल्का सा start हुआ था. अभी in this exercise I'm able to feel that pain now,
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the next step that we do, you will probably and most likely be able to delete this pain also from your body, because often it happens जब आपके बॉडी पे फिजिकल इम्पैक्ट ज्यादा हो रहा होता है किसी भी स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस का, कहीं ना कहीं व्हेन यू स्टार्ट रिकॉलिंग इट एंड डीलिंग विद इट, पहले रिकॉल में वो बॉडी पे आ जाएगा एंड यू विल फील इट अ लिटिल लाइक यू डिड, फिर जब आपने एक्सरसाइज किया माइंडफुल ब्रीदिंग वाला, तो वो और प्रेजेंट हो गया. सो नाउ इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन द सरफेस टिप फॉर यू टू टेक इट ऑफ योर बॉडी. So which is a good sign for you. So we will be able to remove it off from your body and your mind both in the very next step that we do.
Okay.
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 All right. Okay. So I am seeing that most of you have been able to feel relaxed, and many of you are also having the experience on the surface view. तो जितना एक्सपीरियंस पुराना होगा और आपको बॉदर करेगा, देयर इज अ चांस कि उसका इम्पैक्ट कम हो, और अगर वो बहुत ज्यादा सीवियरली स्ट्रेसफुल है तो हो सकता है कि उसका इम्पैक्ट ज्यादा भी बहुत हो. बहुत रिसेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस जो होते हैं उनका इम्पैक्ट स्ट्रॉन्ग ही रहता है. सो अ 15 days old, a month's old experience most likely will have a stronger response to your body when you start recalling it. जैसे दीप्ति के मैम के केस में हुआ, इट इज अ वेरी good example for all of us, because this happens, and which is why all the exercises or all the recommended activities, especially those in mindfulness, CBT, REBT and many others, कुछ terms आप सबको नहीं भी पता होंगी. In my coming webinars you will come to know about all of them. They help you bring to the surface आपके जो भी concerns हैं या जो भी स्ट्रेसफुल इवेंट्स का इम्पैक्ट है. बिकॉज स्ट्रेसफुल इवेंट जब गुजर भी जाता है उसका इम्पैक्ट रह जाता है, एंड वी डू नॉट रियलाइज, बिकॉज वो कहीं ना कहीं सप्रेस हो जाता है या गुम जाता है हमारे सबकॉन्शियस लेवल्स पे, तो हमें रियलाइज नहीं होता. नाउ when you have had this stressful experience recalled, also this exercise, I want you all to take a deeper breath, have a sip of water. I told you all to have a water bottle next to you. If you have it, please take a sip of water. And then if you want to write, or if you don't want to write, it is all up to you. But recall one of the most beautiful experiences in your life. So that beautiful experience should be again felt, have a taste, have some smell, should be hearable, and should be feel worth. Also, this experience should not have had created any kind of stress in your lives. So it should be an experience which relaxed you or calmed you down and made you feel extremely good at that time. It could be the happiest experience in your life. The most recent, the most old, again, it depends and it doesn't matter. But if you remember an experience, it still has an impact on you, good or bad. Hence, we recall again the most beautiful experience, feeling it through all our 5 senses, visualizing it by vision, देख सकते हैं उसको, सुन सकते हैं. We can have a taste of that experience. कोई भी एलिमेंट की स्मेल जो थी हम वो स्मेल कर सकेंगे और उसको फील कर सकेंगे, किसी भी एलिमेंट को छू सकेंगे. Take your time, slowly and gradually have the feel of that experience. Anyone, when you are done, आराम से 5 मिनट लेके let me know in the chat box or raise a reaction. Okay, so more of you have done now. I'm waiting for some of you who have left to be done. Okay, most of you have done. So again, we repeat the process of sharing the rating of the experience and how old it is. You can put that in the chat box. How old the experience was and the intensity you now felt that experience with. Okay. Good. So anything or any rating from the range of 5 and greater, when you experience it at this point of time, which is a good experience, is excellent. So for more of you, it is more than 5 only. Great. Perfect. Those of you who've not responded, please give me a clue or give me a rating as well. Okay. Now, do you all remember that we made the stressful experience, visualizing it into a bigger picture? So it was this picture, it was this picture, it was this tiny. Recall that picture in front of your eyes now. उसको आगे आ जाने दो, चाहे वो इतनी बड़ी हो, चाहे वो कितनी भी बड़ी हो. And holding the capacity in your heart and your mind कि आपने इतनी बड़ी image को tiny dot जितना भी नहीं छोड़ना. So that should be a little, the most micro or mini particle available to you in front of your eyes. जितना बड़ा experience है उसको उतना ज़्यादा shrink करके धीरे धीरे छोटा सा कर दो. On the other hand, जो एक्सीलेंट वाला एक्सपीरियंस था, अभी वाला एक्सपीरियंस, गुड वाला एक्सपीरियंस, उसको छोटे से बड़ा कर दो. तो इतना बड़ा हो जाए, कितना भी बड़ा हो जाए, एज बिग एज अ वॉल. सब लोग कर पा रहे हैं विजुअली इमेज को श्रिंक, स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस वाली? Nice. More people are you able to do? Gaurav, are you able to do?
Yeah.
Perfect. Deepti ma'am, are you able to do so? It may take time, it may take a few minutes, it's okay. Gradually and slowly shrink the size of the image to the most tiny, the microest size possible of a particle. Great. Wonderful. Waiting for someone more. Pragya, have you been able to do so? Okay, so when you have decreased the size of your stressful experience to the most tiny dot or the most tiny microorganism, let it be somewhere in the corner, like suppose in the corner of my image where my finger is. Okay, so in the corner of your imaginary picture, take it towards the most tiny corner, so it's only visible for a limited duration. Now increase the size of your most beautiful experience. Okay, forget, try and you will succeed. It takes time, don't worry. Take your time and do it slowly and gradually. Just take a picture, like a snap of your worst experience, and try slowly and gradually squeeze it. On the other hand, for the beautiful experience, the perfect experience you would want to have, slowly and gradually try to increase the size. Now, when you have increased the size of the good experience and decreased the size of the stressful experience, replace the beautiful experience or the good or the excellent experience which you still want to live and experience and feel with a greater intensity on the tiny dot or the most tiny microorganism which you have converted your stressful experience into. Place it over it. So अपने most stressful experience के ऊपर, जिसको आपने टाइनी डॉट जितना बना दिया, अपने सबसे अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस को उसके ऊपर प्लेस कर दो। सो इन केस अगर आप अच्छे वाले एक्सपीरियंस का साइज इंक्रीज कर पा रहे हो लेकिन बुरे एक्सपीरियंस का साइज डिक्रीज नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो ट्राई करो कि अच्छे वाले एक्सपीरियंस को बुरे एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर रख दो, लेकिन बुरे एक्सपीरियंस को कॉर्नर में ड्रैग करके लेके जाना, जहां वो कम दिखे। और अगर बिल्कुल नहीं दिखता तो फिर भी थोड़ा सा दिखना चाहिए, वो उसको बिल्कुल हाइड नहीं करना। यू हैव टू ओनली हाइड इट विद द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल एक्सपीरियंस। जो सबसे अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है वो उस नेगेटिव स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर जाके उसको कंप्लीटली कवर कर देगा और वो स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस अब आपकी लाइफ में एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा। While doing this, tell yourself that any feeling, any negative sensation, any stress in your body, any stress in your mind, which the stressful experience had as an impact on your body, on your mind, will no more have its existence. I will repeat it again for you. Resonate it with me, repeat it with me in your mind while you replace the most calm, relaxed, beautiful experience with a staying, everlasting property over the most stressful experience. Any impact, any feeling, any stressful impact or sensation in my body or my mind which the stressful experience has had will no longer exist either on my body or on my mind. While you're doing this activity and you still see the stressful experience existing in front of your eyes, आप अपने सबसे अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस का कलर इंक्रीज कर सकते हो इमेजिन करके, उसको और सुंदर बनाने के लिए उसके कलर प्रॉपर्टीज बढ़ा सकते हो, उसका साइज बढ़ा सकते हो। इफ देयर इज हैप्पीनेस इन दैट इमेज, उस हैप्पीनेस को इंक्रीज कर सकते हो अपने अकॉर्डिंग। और जब ये हो जाता है तो आप उस एक्सपीरियंस को स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर प्लेस करके देखो, क्या अब स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस छुप रहा है, मुझे दिखना बंद हो रहा है, क्या मैं भूल रही हूँ कि वो है भी? Am I able to move past it? When you think that you're able to move past it and it will no longer have an impact on your life, then you tell me in the chat box or with a reaction. So again, मैं बुरे एक्सपीरियंस को भूलने के लिए, उसका इम्पैक्ट गायब करने के लिए अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस के साथ माइंडफुली कनेक्ट हो रहा हूँ या हो रही हूँ, और अब उस स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस का ना कोई सेंसरी, ना ही इमेजिनरी, ना मेंटली, ना फिजिकली कोई भी इम्पैक्ट रहेगा मुझ पे। एंड आई विल एंड अप टू बी mindful, relaxed, and more calm, calmer than ever before. जो कोई भी अपने अच्छे एक्सपीरियंस को स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस के साथ रिप्लेस करने में सक्सेसफुल हो जाएं, मुझे बताएं। किसी को अभी भी डिफिकल्टी हो रही हो तब भी बताओ. You can reply to me privately if you don't want it to be in the chat box for everyone. So we also call this activity as a swish activity. जब आप नेगेटिव या स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर गुड एक्सपीरियंस को लेके आ रहे हो तो यू कैन मेंटली से स्विश. एक्सपीरियंस जो अच्छा वाला है वो नेगेटिव के ऊपर आके स्ट्रेसफुल वाले के ऊपर आके स्विश कर देगा एंड द नेगेटिव स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस विल नो लॉन्गर एक्सिस्ट, either physically impacting or mentally impacting or impacting on your body with your sense organs. हो सकता है आप थोड़े एंग्शियस फील करो, हो सकता है कि ब्रीदिंग स्पीड थोड़ी सी इम्पेयर हो जाए. You can have water if you want after you've done this. हो सकता है एक बारी में ना भी हो पूरा. So I give you 2 more minutes. अपनी पेस पे आराम से स्विश कर लो और एक और बार I will repeat to you what we intend to do and you repeat it in your mind to yourself with me so that the impact of the stressful experience is gone and the impact of the good experience will now stay forever. So, any impact mentally or physically on myself of the stressful experience will not be left impacting me in any means from now onwards when I swish the negative experience with the good experience or a positive experience which makes me feel better. Whereas the good experience, the experience which makes me feel positive and good about me, will forever make me feel calm, content, happier, relaxed, more contained, and let my body feel energetic and relaxed as and when required, depending upon the situations. Now, you can all visually erase with the blow of your actual blow wind. So you blow candles, likewise you blow all the pictures in front of your mind now. So you have to be aware that you are breathing. Slowly take a deeper breath and release it out. And with your another deep breath, release it out on the images of the good and the bad images and experiences in front of your eyes. Blow them, wash them away, and bring back your focus to my voice. As you bring back your focus to my voice, listen to what I am saying and focus on what we are doing. Realizing that no stressful experience is going to impact your body or your mind anymore. Sit back relaxed And for another 3 minutes, there will be mindful bells ringing. What you have to do is try to focus only on those sounds that you will hear, and meanwhile your mind wanders. कुछ भी थॉट्स आते हैं, अभी जो सोचा, अभी जो इमेजिन किया, पहले का, कल का, आने वाले कल का या पिछले बीते हुए कल का, कुछ भी आने दो और उसको चले जाने दो. So when a thought comes, just push it, pull it and throw it, whichever means you feel most comfortable in. बस उसको हटा देना अपने आगे से, willingly, नॉन जजमेंटली कि वो अच्छा है या बुरा है. और अब जो अवेयरनेस है, जो अलर्टनेस है, वो सिर्फ आपके प्रेजेंट एक्सपीरियंस पे होगी. वो 3 मिनट का एक्सपीरियंस आपके लिए फ्रूटफुल है, जरूरी है, इसलिए आप सिर्फ उस पे फोकस करेंगे. एंड here we begin slowly with the mindful bells experience. When I say be ready, sit relaxed with your arms and legs in the most relaxing position or the most rested position. Meanwhile we begin, you can learn and try to move away from any thoughts. Take deeper breaths, exhale deeply, blow off any energies and any pictures in front of your eyes. And we are going to begin. So as we begin, let's have your focus, awareness, and non-judgmental thought process of moving any wandering thoughts from your eyes away from yourself. So you will not see my picture for all those 3 minutes. Stay rested and relaxed. Stay rested. Here you go. if your eyes were closed and you were able to feel this beautiful sound of the mindful bells and be into the moment, again rub your palms with each other. Let the warmth come into your palms and then spread it over your eyes. So we do it like this. And then you open your eyes slowly. And now I would want to hear out to all of you with your experiences as we move gradually towards the end of this webinar. And I will share some more inputs. So starting with Gaurav, please share your experience of this mindful exercise.
Yeah, it was quite helpful for me. And while I was hearing the bells, I felt like sleepy. So
Okay,
I've
that's
got
fine.
my eyes
That's fine.
closed. Yeah, but, and it was helpful for me. Yeah.
Okay. Were there any thoughts which were coming to your mind? Wandering thoughts, bothering ones, or good ones?
No, I was basically imagining the good ones.
Good.
So yeah,
It helped.
imagining those thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. And were you able to imagine squeezing and increasing the size of the stressful and the good picture?
To some extent, I was able to do that.
To some extent.
Yep.
स्विच हो गया था दोनों इमेजेस के बीच में, रिप्लेस कर पाए थे?
हाँ वो हो गया था.
हो गया
वो
था.
हाँ,
ठीक
हाँ,
ठीक
वो ट्राई करा था.
ठीक. Good. Deepti ma'am, you could share your experience. Also, I would want to know if your shoulder
Quite
is a little
relaxed
better.
experience for me. So
Okay.
completely thoughtless. I mean, the entire last activity,
Okay.
I was completely thoughtless and I was feeling relaxed.
Wow.
So yeah.
Shoulder का पेन गया या है अभी
हाँ,
भी?
गया.
Wow. See,
Yeah.
that is the magic.
Yeah. So I think it worked well. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so happy it worked for you. Good. Sahiba, you could share your experience now.
So what I went through was first of all talking about my swish activity and all. So मैं उसे बहुत छोटे माइक्रो उसमें ले आई थी अपने स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस को, बट आई कुड नॉट स्विश इट बिकॉज माय माइंड वाज कॉन्स्टेंटली रिमाइंडिंग मी दैट this experience has been so close to you that you can't actually switch it and just forget about it and all. So I was like, it was still there, although my happiest moments were on the big screen and I enlarged it, I improved the colors and everything I did, but I couldn't I brought the bad experience to a corner as well, but it was still there. I couldn't switch it. I was like, no, it's not going behind this. So although it wasn't impacting on me, but still it was still there, and I had that constant maybe a battle with my mind that no, you cannot, because it was so close to me or something maybe. And while I was focusing on the bells, that time my mind was like literally bombarded with thoughts, and all sorts of thoughts were coming. Maybe something like what I am worried about today, maybe what's all the insecurities that I have, or I don't know, all sorts of thoughts were coming into my mind. And I was just letting them pass. I was like, I have to stay alone in this moment and I want to focus on the bell. So I was just letting them go. So
perfect. That is what is mindfulness activity about. Why? Because in any given moment, we are present we are aware that we are in the moment, and since our mind is a wanderer, the thoughts will come. But our conscious effort to move it past is what is required by all of us. So when we do that, when we are aware कि हम इसी moment में हैं, इसी moment को हमें feel करना है और उस थॉट के ऊपर नहीं फोकस करना है जो बीच बीच में आ रहा है और उसको मूव पास्ट कर पा रहे हैं, then is when we are successful, and then is when we are actually being able to focus on being mindful. That's good. And आप स्विच नहीं कर पा रहे थे उसको विजुअली माइंडफुली एक्सरसाइज में रह के या फिर प्रैक्टिस करके 2-3 बार और ट्राई करना, and if it still does not happen, let me know. Otherwise, I'll help you through, because at times we have gone through a mindful exercise and we have also gone through the worst experience in our lives, because we all have worst experiences. Minds become stubborn कि हमें इस experience को अपने mind से हटाना ही नहीं है for any reason. कोई भी selfish motive हो सकता है brain का और mind का, जिसकी वजह से हम उस experience को भूलना नहीं चाहते. Like we say कि तुम भूलना ही नहीं चाह रहे हो, कि तुम नहीं चलना चाहते हो किसी भी ट्रैक पे. So that happens with mind. Mind ही होता है जो आपको रोकता है.
It kept reminding me that it's still there, it was close to you, you can't just forget it. All sorts of thoughts were coming into my mind, like, no, you can't switch it like that. Like, it was happening like that.
ठीक है. So, which means that you can work on yourselves, and I will have more such sessions. The next one most likely will be one on anxiety and stress both. So you can join in that one also, and that will help you probably do the switch task completely. Anybody else wants to share their experience? Pragya has also shared her experience. So she went into a fairy world and had a peaceful and sleepy experience. So that's again good, a good sign. Okay. So the main idea is that mindfulness means that you have to be aware of yourself. Even while we are breathing, we are not aware of ourselves. अगर हम aware होके consciously breathe करने के लिए बोले गए होते, or if God let it on us, if we want to breathe or no, probably we would have died. So that's what John Kabat-Zinn says in one of his books, कि if you were allowed to breathe on your own particular will, you would have died by now. Reason being aware and consciously putting in an effort, we do not want to do things most of the times. And we are not mindful about what we are doing. Mindful means you have to be aware, be consciously there in the moment. जो present है वही, भूल के कि negative क्या है, positive क्या है, past में क्या था या future में क्या होगा, अभी इसी वक्त जो है, जो present moment हमें दे रहा है, उस पे focus करना without any kind of judgment. That is important. That is more important. We have mindful breathing, we have mindful eating, we have mindful walking, which means कि जो दो activities मैंने आप सबको कराई, इनके अलावा there are more activities we can do. Plus, when you're eating food, what you're doing is you're watching TV, you're using your telephone, you're using your iPad or tab devices, for you're working alongside eating. So when you're eating and doing one more activity or doing any two activities simultaneously, आप किसी एक पे ही या तो focus नहीं कर पाओगे particularly, या दोनों में आपकी divided attention जाएगी. So when you focus on one task in particular, you not only feel mindful, but you also end up feeling calm. And throughout the day, you will observe that it has a good impact on you. अब एक example मैं आप सबको दूंगी, and this I would want you all to follow in your routine daily. So when you take a cup of tea, so many of you might not be having tea, but coffee, green tea, or any kind of a beverage that you savor. Take it when you've prepared it, smell it. So you do not have to simply sip it कि कैसा taste है or whatever. Smell it. उसको अपनी vision से, अपनी sight से देख के अच्छे से praise करो. Just look at it, the beauty of that beverage that you've got in your hand, the beauty of the glass or the container that you have in your hand. Then taste it tiny sip by sip. And the process, which at times takes you 2 to 5 minutes, may take you 7 to 10 minutes now. But during the process, when you sip by sip have it slowly and gradually, smelling it, seeing it, then tasting it, and enjoying the taste, by the time you have not a tiny bit of sip in the glass or the cup or your mug, you would feel कि अभी तो शायद और होता तो better था. Because while you were having it, आपका focus सिर्फ उसी पे होगा. You do not have to focus on any other thing. So you're not allowed to read your newspapers, not your news pads in your tabs, not any of the new messages that have come on your phone in the morning, anything. कुछ भी नहीं करना है. Apart from just having that cup of tea or maybe a biscuit or two, but main focus आपका उस beverage पे रहेगा. So this becomes a mindful drinking habit. And when you have and savor that cup of tea or glass of milk, anything that you like, you will notice that by the end of the last sip, you feel more calmer, more contained and relaxed, and then you would want to do that activity daily. And when you do this one activity for even 5 days, you will realize that there was so much for you to do. वो 5 मिनट आपसे ज़्यादा नहीं लेंगे कुछ भी, but you will end up feeling good by the end of the day too. And similarly, आप और भी activities में mindful हो सकते हो. While you're cooking, you have to be focusing on that process only. While you're doing your office work, you focus only on that thing. Also, during the lockdown, we are all having many more issues than only which I have discussed. So stress किसी भी issue की वजह से हो सकता है. Boredom can also be a reason for stress nowadays. So rather than only focusing on one issue at a time today, I have emphasized on dealing with all the issues that you all had and let you all swish it and completely vanish it from your memory systems. Also, I allow you to take a week's time, send in a personal message through email, through Instagram DM, or on my WhatsApp number about any of the situations that is bothering you. So either if I have many cases similar in line, we'll conduct a webinar on the same in the following weekend, or what I will do is I will take you only with a personal session. So I will give you a personal session for helping out yourselves with you. Sahiba, I would recommend you to have a personal session, of course, if we do not have a similar webinar coming in the following weekend. And maybe I also have a live session with Sahiba in the coming week. Also, I will be offering you all with a workbook. So I'll show you how the workbook looks like. It is a workbook filled with activities that you will be able to do and help yourselves be more mindful. So this is how it looks like. I'm showing it to you from the end. So we have this activity, a 9 dots exercise. You may be able to do it easily, you may not be able to do it easily. You still have a way to reach out to me. Yet I have the answer and the solution given in the end of the workbook. Then you have a writing letter exercise for yourself. Now this you read, and if you have any questions, you can come back to me. Similar to what we did today, what we only did not do is writing part. So some of you also did the writing part. Then you maintain a pleasant events calendar. This is because any event which passes through by in our lives is not always going to be pleasant, is not always going to be unpleasant. So we have a day in which we have both a combination of pleasant and unpleasant events. अब जब pleasant event आपके साथ occur किया, जो हम बड़ी स्क्रीन पे देखते हैं और बड़ी स्क्रीन पे उसको रिप्लेस करते हैं छोटे वाले नेगेटिव एक्सपीरियंस या स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सपीरियंस के साथ, उसमें हम क्या फील करते हैं? यू विल राइट दैट इन द फर्स्ट कॉलम. Then you will write कि आप उस इवेंट के टाइम पे अपने बारे में अवेयर थे, उस इवेंट के बारे में अवेयर थे, आपको कैसा उस टाइम पे लगा, आपकी फीलिंग्स क्या थी, आपको पता लग रहा था या नहीं, आपकी बॉडी में क्या सेंसेशंस हुई, आपकी बॉडी को क्या फील हुआ. यू विल राइट दैट इन डिटेल. You will receive a PDF and you can convert it into your own Word document, and you can customize the boxes size and pictures as well. आपके moods क्या थे, आपकी feelings क्या थी, कौन से thoughts थे, अच्छे भी हो सकते हैं, बुरे भी हो सकते हैं. So अगर आप एक negative thought को positive में convert करने की habit रखते हो, वो इस तरीके से work करता है कि आप stress में हो, अब तो मेरा काम हो ही नहीं सकता, now it has been highly late and I cannot do it anymore. But if you stop yourself there, no, Sahiba, you can still do it. I'm just giving you an example. You can still do it. You'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
When you say like that, you are affirming yourself. खुद को आप एक positive affirmation दे रहे हो, एक motive दे रहे हो कि आप कर पाओगे उस काम को, आप उसका रोकना नहीं चाह रहे हो खुद को. And when you stop your mind and tell your mind कि तुम कर सकते हो, mind will do. Believe me, try this as well. What thoughts are in your mind right now as you write it down? तो जब आप लिख रहे हो सकता है आपके माइंड में थॉट्स और हो कि मैं शायद ऐसे कर सकती थी, शायद मैं माइंड को पोक करके रोक सकती थी, शायद अभी मैं ये कर सकती हूँ इसको लिखने की बजाय, कुछ भी मन में आ सकता है. एंड यू हैव टू राइट दैट डाउन. दिस इज अ वीकली कैलेंडर यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर. Similarly, you go for the unpleasant calendar of the unpleasant thoughts. There is a gratitude journal. Life may we do not have things we are not thankful for. We are thankful for having a roof, for air to breathe. Yes, it is involuntary, but we are grateful for that. Then we have food in the times of such a crisis in our country or in the world right now. You are grateful for that. I am connected with my daughter. I am connected with my father. I am connected with my family. I am grateful for that. So you could be grateful for anything. On a routine basis, you have to write 2 of them. Then this page has been left blank because finally we have the solution to the 9 dots exercise. Now, when I have shared this with you, I want to tell you that both the gratitude exercise, the affirmation practice, the swish practice, and stopping your mind when and where necessary, and turning your mind's path to the good one, all these habits actually help you deal with your stressful situations. It helps you deal with your mind. And when mind is dealt with, your body is automatically dealt with. Because जब भी कोई stressor mind के पास आता है, mind automatically fight or flight response में जाता है और हमारी body alert हो जाती है कि अब मुझे क्या करना है. और वो अब मुझे क्या करना है वाली जो nervousness और anxiety होती है, वो हमारी body में कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई ऐसा कंसर्न रेज कर देती है जो हमें ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम नहीं रियलाइज होता, बिकॉज एट टाइम्स इट्स वेरी माइनर. सो आई गेट अ कट. मुझे नहीं पता लगा कि वो कट कहाँ से लग गया, बिकॉज प्रोबेबली आई वॉज हैविंग सम कंसर्न इन माई माइंड विच आई वॉज नॉट ब्रिंगिंग टू द रूफ एंड टेकिंग इन पॉइंट, और उसके साथ मैं डील नहीं कर रही थी. सो when this happens, you know कि आपको खुद को पोक करना है, खुद को स्टॉप करना है, माइंडफुली ब्रीथ करना है, अपने थॉट्स को माइंडफुली अकाउंट में लेके उनके साथ डील करना है. स्विश एक्टिविटी कर सकते हो आप. खुद के लिए ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रैक्टिस यूज करने से आपको ये बेनिफिट होगा कि बाय द एंड ऑफ द वीक और द डे you have to read it over again. So one, you write the gratitude in the morning. So you can prepare a schedule for yourself कि gratitude मैं या तो रात को लिखूंगी या दिन में लिखूंगी. So if you write them in the morning, you go by the end of the day and check them, and you will realize, oh my God, I'm so thankful to these 2 things. I have these grateful feelings in my heart, and I'm still feeling upset about one thing that happened and bothered me so much. And then your pain gets released. Okay. Now, since we've approached towards the conclusion, I would want to take up any questions for 5-7 minutes if you have, and I will answer your questions as well. Also, you could all please show your faces as well, so that I know who I interacted with and we can have a group picture also. आपको वर्कबुक सबको by the end of the day मिल जाएगी email IDs पे, और वर्कबुक में कोई भी confusion होती है तो you can turn up to me. Then what we are left with is a feedback. So you all can give me your feedbacks on my WhatsApp or my email ID as and how you are convenient. Are others comfortable with showing their pictures on the screen, their videos? Okay, 2 of you. I'm waiting for more of you, Pragya. Okay, Gaurav is also here. There is this someone, Dheeraj and Ravi. Okay, Ravi is not wanting to show today. It's okay. No worries. Anyone else wants to show their picture now? Okay, so how did you all feel about it? You can all turn your mics. You can unmute yourselves and give me a feedback. Abhi or Baki fir baad mein return.
Yeah, it was a nice session, Ramneet, I would say. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a good one, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Well,
liked the session, so I loved it.
okay, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gaurav?
it was helpful. Yeah, it was helpful for me.
Okay.
And thank you so much for helping.
You're welcome. So when I've been able to deal with all of your problems, that is what I intend to do. And there will be more workshops which will keep on coming. You can all even drop in any of your suggestions and for topics that you want me to conduct. They can be small ones, they can be huge ones. So this is 1.5 hours that I'm taking up these days. I can take up a little greater one also. Okay. So Dheeraj also is giving a thumbs up. Can we all have a thumbs up and I'll take a picture?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Just a thumbs up. I'll take a picture. Okay. Okay. Pragya is also there. Deepti ma'am, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I had a great session with you all. Wish you all a lesser stressful life. I hope these activities and these tips help you deal with your daily routine lives and the most stressful issues. And if you have any more concerns, you can always turn up to me without issue.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Most
you.
welcome. Looking forward to seeing you all in further sessions as well.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you all for being there. Bye. Dheeraj, I'll be hosting the next session in the coming weekend, and you can stay updated on my Instagram profile. Okay? I'll also share it on WhatsApp and email. Thank you for joining. See you all next. Bye-bye.